Yeah. We can definitely watch some. I watched I think I watched some of the grand finals. I was in Japan when Evo Japan was happening, but I didn't end up watching very much of it. Um, and there are apparently 4 Kobayan sets in this top 8, so I'm always down to watch and learn from the goat here. Kobayan versus Higuchi Guile Pog. Okay. This will be the first thing here. Zeta, bro, I can't escape. Potential woman follows me everywhere I go. This shit is crazy.
See how it goes.
Oh, someone earlier was talking about. This is unrelated to. Hey, listen, it's not unrelated to Evo Japan because talking about Japan. Someone, I think it was Harihara, was asking like, how do you communicate with people if you don't speak Japanese? Um, Dude, being a tourist, being an English-speaking tourist is so broken, man. It's a shame that like American hegemony is like dying and is probably going to be like over within our lifetimes. Get ready to learn Chinese. Wait, hold on. Insert the image of where's the. I'm sorry, so we're immediately going off topic. Where's the the image of Adam Silver? Yeah, I looked this up recently to show it to one of my friends too. Yeah. Right. Get ready to learn Chinese, buddy. It's a damn shame that because it's been really nice, you know. This is not a geopolitical commentary channel, but it's really nice in some ways. Okay, but hold on, I need to in some way for exactly the thing that I'm about to mention. It's really nice that the past 2 like imperialist global dominant superpowers have been English speaking countries because like the legacy of that just means that like obviously like the British Empire into the American Empire like back to back. Because the legacy of that means that if you just like speak English, man, you can go fucking anywhere in the world, almost anywhere that is within that very large sphere of influence. Like I've heard China's kind of tough. I know Eastern Europe is not super amenable to this either. But you can go most of the world, and they will apologize to you for not speaking your language, which is just it feels weird, it feels bad, like it feels strange, certainly. But being an English speaking tourist is so broken, man. Like dude, in Japan, like the subway sign, like I was surprised at how much shit was already translated into English, man. Right? Like so much stuff was already translated into English. I mean, Japan is obviously like a big Western ally, stuff like that, so it makes sense. But like, and obviously very big tourist country. But so much stuff was already translated into English. The subway lines speak to you in English and Japanese. Isn't that like this? Fucking Mamonaku, Akihabara, whatever. I'm talking about the next station, and then like straight after that it goes. The next station is Akihabara Station. It was insane. Everything like half the shit's already translated to English. A lot of like signs, a lot of instructions, stuff like that. They have like an English and Japanese thing, and people are surprisingly they're surprisingly a lot of people are at least they speak better English than I speak Japanese. That's for damn sure, right? And neither of us are fluent. But a lot of people are surprisingly capable. If you just ask, like they can understand like basic. Like if you try to ask someone like something and you say like where, Akihabara where, like people will like sort of get it. They even just random people on the street be able to sort of get it and like point you in directions or something like that, right? So it really is like I told my friends this. I had the thought like several times over. I'm like being like a Polish tourist. I mean, shout out to the Poles, but like nothing against the Poles in particular. It's being from like some country where like you say you only speak like Polish, right? Get ready to learn Japanese, buddy, right? Because you're fucked. Like no one is gonna speak your language, and you if you better speak Japanese. I spoke very little Japanese. Like I have an I speak at like a 6-month-old level, right? Like I know some very basic phrases. I know some very basic sentence structure. I have some very limited vocabulary. I can understand sometimes. I can pick up words when people are talking, but like I cannot communicate at all, right? I just didn't need to, man. I just didn't need to. Like sometimes you have like a more complicated query, and even then you just pull up the fucking Google. People are surprisingly willing to just pull out the what the fuck. Okay, I'm sorry. You can do this? Wait, this is huge. Wait. I'm. Excuse me. You you don't have to do health stat level 1. You can do headbutt level 1. I just like I just got completely taken out of my tangent. What the fuck? Does this always work? If you hold level 2 like this? That's amazing. Because headbutt also does more damage than health. This is better. This is more damage. Like, not only is this Only Kobayan can do this. Comes with legend rank. That's fair. You gotta try it. Might be arcane tech. Okay, yeah. Hold on a second. I immediately. I got Street Fighter 6 open. Give me one. I got. Oh, Steam maintenance, right? Micro walk. Oh, okay. So I'm like, is this just easier and better than Health Stab level 1? Because Health Stab level 1 is just so. I'm so ass at the input. Headbutt level. Okay, hold on. Let me in, man. Let me in. I need this. Headbutt level. Who is this guy? Hey, let me streamer. What's going on, Hunts? What? Who does he think he is? How like he just is this goated? That's his writing is this fire? All right, hold up. Let's get Ryu in here. The eponymous punching bag. That shit is genuinely wild to me. You can just do that? I got my Street Fighter 6 muted right now, so you have to forgive me. But like, if I get, I can barely do level. Oh, I can't. I can barely do level 2 raw. Apparently, what the fuck? There we go. Jesus Christ. So someone said micro walk, so I assume you can't just like you don't just like headbutt. Yeah. Okay. I mean, when we say micro walk, how micro is the walk? It's not that micro. But if you don't, there's level 1 whiff. You can connect the headbutt, but it's level 1 after going to whiff if you wait too long. That sounds reasonable. Let's just like save state right here maybe. Oh, ugh. Okay, yeah, I see. The reason you gotta the reason yeah the level 1 is gonna be finicky and whiff out. Ugh. Oh, because he spikes them down. Okay, I see. So yeah, this is not the easy savior that I thought it was. Yeah. I don't know exactly. I assume you have to do it as early as you can, like that? Okay. It's not the hardest thing in the world. With some practice, this is definitely easier, I think, to do than Health Stab level 1, just because the input to me is so annoying. Yeah, that's not that hard. It is still like a lot harder than just doing this, certainly. I say, fucking it up. But just doing like this into that, right? But it is also less damage. What? Hold on. say it ain't so. Oh, is this because I assume it's... Well, no. I was going to say, I assume it's because I did this right away instead of... But the longer the combo gets, the worse the headbutt will be, actually, right? I was going to say, like, maybe it's different because I immediately did level 2 instead of doing, like, a bunch of shit like this into level 2, right? But it should be even worse. The headbutt should be even more scaled now, and therefore... Okay, so if I save the status here, right, and I do headbutt... Oh, I saved the state! I'm a fucking idiot! Okay, like, if we just, like, do, like, a longer combo, right? Oh, my bad. Right, we do this into level 2, and we save a state here. The headbutt should be even worse here, because of the way the combo scaling works, right? Hold up. Still a little tough to do. I'm not going to pretend it's super easy. There we go. So that is 41-15 versus this, which is... Oh, whoa, that's way less damage. Oh, I get it. I see. When you hit the minimum scaling, right? Because the level 1 can only do a minimum of 30% anyway. So at that point, like what I did at first, the headbutt scaled the level 1. No, it is more damage. It's more damage. When I did that, it wasn't the headbutt damage, it was the level 1 damage, right? When I went into level 2 immediately, that there was still enough scaling that the level 1 was not doing its minimum 30% scaling, right? And as a result, doing the headbutt scaled the level 1, right? It scaled level 1 to do 30% where it wasn't doing it before, right? Like, notice right here, like, that says 30%, whereas if we do this, right? If I do level 1 right away, like I did before, and then I do level 2, hold on. I'm local man, 2 hours to be. Listen, it's been 2 weeks since I played fighting games. You have to be nice to me. It's simply the rules. So if I do this, and then I fuck it up, and then I fuck it up, and then I level 1. Excuse me? And then I level 1. 80%, right? You see that? It's not doing minimum damage. It's doing 80%. Headbutt, if you remember, got nerfed to be like a really big scaling demon, right? Like it really scales any move that you do after it. So there you see it's doing 50%. So that's why it's doing less damage. It's because supers have a minimum damage scaling, right? Level 1 cannot do less than, like, no matter how long a combo gets, level 1 cannot do less than 30% of its damage, right? Even if I do, I guess, let's do like bonk, 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 and then level 2, right? Yeah, that'll do it. Even then, you can level 2. You'll see as well. We'll do that's 29%. Level 2 does 40%, right? And then level 1 will do 30%. Bonk. You see? Even though the hit before it did 29, and it should have scaled even further. Supers have a minimum damage, right? So when you do a long combo, Headbutt is only adding damage. Because your level 1 is already doing its minimum 30%, right? It's already doing whatever 30% of 3,500 is 1050, right? It's already doing 1,050 damage. So if you do 1,000, if you do level 2 does whatever damage it does, and then level 1 does 1,050 damage, right? Then if you headbutt, it's simply just going to add more. Like it's going to do its 200, 300 damage, whatever. It's going to be literally, it cannot lower the damage level 1 anymore. It's literally just more damage by definition, right? Whereas the reason it did less damage the first time, Tatibara, is because here, level 1 is not doing its minimum damage. It's doing 80%, right? You see that? 80% in the brackets right there. So Headbutt is actually the damage added. Headbutt is still adding damage, but it's adding less damage than it's subtracting by scaling the level 1, right? So long story short, in this case, where Kobayan does it, where it is at the end of a very scaled combo, right? Like he goes, this is crouch light kick, stand light punch, drive rush, crouch light punch, hell stab level 2. Like already, this hell stab is doing like 28% damage, something like that, right? So we're already giga scaled here. In this case, level 2 is already doing, it's cheating out damage, kind of, because we're below 40% of the combo. And it's doing 40% minimum. So that's already more. And then here, again, the level 1 is already at 30%, right? So he is just adding damage here by headbutting. So it is definitely better. Notably, though, the point is that is actually level 2, like level 2 into headbutt into level 1. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but it is, like, I think it's the kind of thing you can definitely get used to. Like there, oh, I thought I fucked it up there. And you know what? Like he does it way earlier there. It's not the tightest. Like he hits him so high up here. He does it like perfectly, obviously, because he's God, right? He hits him very high up here. There's a window there. You can be a little late and it still works. I think. Right? I'm getting it multiple times now. So this is. It should also, again, assuming you're at minimum scaling, it should also be more damage than Hellstab level 1, right? Because Headbutt is just more damage than Hellstab. Headbutt scales combos harder than Hellstab does, right? So in that situation, I mean, I guess, while I am asked, allow me to try and show and not tell here. So we know that doing raw level 2 into Headbutt, into level 1 was 3850, right? Hellstab in this case, I think, should actually be more damage, is my guess. Because Hellstab does not have the same, like, bonus scaling added to it that, what's it called does. Can't even Hellstab anymore, apparently. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. You gotta believe. Oh, fuck. I think I had it there. I keep getting crouching medium punch, so I'm trying to Hellstab and then immediately start twirling. And it means that I don't hit down back hard enough. Or down forward hard enough. Wait. This, you see why I don't want to do, you see why I was very happy to find an alternative to Hellstab level 1? Because it's hard, but I'm also, like, specifically very bad at it. Hold on. Hold. Thank God for save states, man. All these attempts would have been like 10 minutes or something if we had to watch level 2 every time. Wait. Oh, God. I'm so ass. Someone help me, man. Oh, no. I can't even get the Hellstab 90% of the time, man. Fuck. Do you see? I hope this is really getting across why I was very happy to find a potential alternative to this shit. I might have to, bro, it might be quicker to look up someone doing this combo at this point. Fucking save me. I beg you. Wait. There's no way. He can't be this ass, right? No one man should have all that power. All that power to be so ass. Wait. I mean, we're getting the Hellstabs more often now, at least. Oh my God, I can't do it, man. I can't fucking do it. You can just dash Hellstab buffer level 1? Is that real? That does help. That is easier. Honestly, it helps you to buffer the fucking Hellstab more than anything. I don't think you can... I just don't know if you can buffer it. Oh! Is that too early? Too late? Oh my fucking God, get me out of here. But yeah, it's more... Okay. That is easier, thank you. That's a good point. It is 4,000 damage. The point is, it is more damage, right? Even though, like, Headbutt is 1200 and health stab is 960, right? It is more damage because of the in a short combo like that. It's more damage because of the fact that headbutt. If I go headbutt health stab, right? You notice the health stab does 75%, even though after 2 hits, right? You're supposed to do what's another thing that, like, bonk. Oh, these don't combo. It's a target combo. Yeah, like that into this or something. Yeah, they both do 100, right? There should be no extra scaling after 2 hits, but headbutt itself is like hard-coded to scale things more than normal. So in a short combo, it probably is still better if you can, aka if you're not me. It is just better to do health stab into level 1 in a shorter combo. In a longer combo, headbutt level 1 is not only easier, but also better. So that I'm very happy to see that personally. My God, that was insane. That was crazy, man. The sheer amount of attempts. But hey, that was honestly that's some cool shit right there. Single normals into super is hard. I'm still trying to combo medium punch into, is that what the light kick, heavy kick, medium punch 8 as his Senko, but God, is it hard? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he even just said to me. Sounds hard. How do you enjoy your trip? Oh yeah, right. Let's talk about Japan. Well, Kobayan flabbergasted me. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, like it's really nice speaking English. You really do like it's surprisingly OP. I mean, not surprising. It's OP. It's very OP. You can communicate a lot just getting by with, honestly, English and like the most like bare bones, like below kindergarten level Japanese you've ever seen. It works, man. It works. Like a couple of key phrases and then mostly English. I was surprised. Look, I think Japan is probably more amenable to that than most other countries even, right? Like outside of like straight up European countries. Like Japan is probably, well, especially Western European countries, right? But Japan is probably the, like, after like Western Europe, Japan is probably the easiest place to only speak English, it feels like. What a Chad, man. He's got his Powerade in there. We'll still brush up on my French for Evo France, just in case. You can, oh, I mean, dude, I didn't even, I feel like when I was in Europe, I didn't feel a language barrier. Like, I was in the Netherlands, I went to France, and I went to Italy, right? And I didn't even think, like, people would still rather speak to you in their native language, certainly, right? But it feels like everyone speaks English, kind of, right? Like by and large, like people just see, like, it almost feels like it's like a second language for like everyone there. Maybe I'm wrong, but that was the experience I got as a tourist in. What? Is this the PlayStations? Or is it the stick? Oh my. What are the rules for this? But yeah, point being, I think Arihara a while ago asked, like, how did you communicate with the locals? Very, very badly in English, but it worked out pretty well. The 4,000 degree PlayStations. I'm not sure that's a controller problem or a PlayStation problem, but it's almost like it's part of the school curriculum for everyone since they're 6. In Europe, they all learn English? I mean, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Because again, yeah, there was no language barrier at all in the Netherlands, in Belgium, in France, Italy a little bit. There are certainly some places in Italy where people were just like, they seemed a little like it felt more like Japan, I guess. Not in the whole Europe since we start school at 7. So it's like, you don't have like kindergarten, like preschool? Kindergarten's a German word. I know your ass has kindergarten. The Mustafar PlayStation. Okay, so let's see here. Well, when does this get fixed? I'm trying to watch some more Kobayan. They're all fucking sweating. This venue's hot as shit, man. They're all sweating. Oh, they took a while to figure this out, huh? God damn. Okay. Ah, okay, so yeah, they give him the round on timeout? Gotcha. Preschool has no English, though? Oh, I see. Okay. But yeah, it's more so, I think, like, if you're going to France and you want to brush up on your French, that's not a bad idea. It's a nice, like, respectful thing to do. But it's I think, highly unnecessary. Especially if you're just gonna, like, stay in, like, if you're gonna stick around in, like, Nice or Paris or something like that, you know? Like, if you want to go to, like the French countryside, then, like, you know, sure. If you're going to like bigger cities, like, it's I think completely unnecessary, as far as like getting around and surviving. But English still starts earlier than the second official language in my country. That's insane. Again, I'm telling you, man. Listen. I wanna be very careful with how I phrase this, right? I'm not saying the British and American imperialism is like a good thing. That like it's super pog W, and like I'm glad it happened. I'm just saying that, like, you know, for incredibly selfish touristic reasons, boys, is it kind of pog? No. Boy, oh, is he dead? Oh, damn. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it kind of nice for selfish touristic reasons? Is it kind of? It's kind of a shame that it's coming to an end. Oh, in that sense. In that sense. Boys, it made international relations easier. Yeah. It's the sweatiest F6 gameplay I've ever seen. I mean, these are some of the sweatiest players in both facets of the word. That venue is like 155 degrees Fahrenheit right now, and it smells like shit. That's the real championship, man. Talk about the lights too bright. No. The brightest lights, more about the sweatiest, the stinkiest venues. That's the top player difference. They can smell someone shit themselves in the crowd, like in the front row. It doesn't even faze them, man. They're still reacting to DI. They're still fucking option selecting your ass.
Nice recognition from Kobayan there to do the empty jump. The full screen again.
Someone literally has like fucking Conquerors hockey in the front row. They don't even care. They tank that shit. Welcome back. How's the trip? It was pretty good, man. Japan's a weird place. It's a fun place. We're saving the galleon discussion for Wall tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna watch the trailer and stuff, certainly. Probably after the intermediate brackets usually don't go too long, so we'll probably watch the trailer and talk about it and stuff like that after. We'll probably talk about it during, like, you know, we'll watch the actual thing. Oh, I thought that was too late, honestly. I was a little scared that I was too late and he was gonna just like soar right by him, but not how it happened. Not how it happened. See? No, he's not dead.
We're not gonna go for damage, we're gonna go for Oki setup. Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, knee into meaty headbutt. That's nice.
That's okay.
On one hand, there being money on the line means you get to see people do the coolest shit. On the other, it means people see cool shit and want it gone because it's not balanced, which is cringe. I think by and large, you know, a lot of it is a lot of it is just like people hooping and hollering, which is fine. But I was saying this for the Grand Blue Evo, I was like, please, I did not want Fairy to win, man, because people like I just don't want to. I just don't want to hear the whining, you know.
Once you lose your charge, you can't do the super. You can't mash out the super. He doesn't have the guy doesn't have.
It's the kind of character that is heavily complained about, even when she was bottom tier.
Just like that.
Stress there's too many racists in rural France in my rusty French. Are there too many racists in? I mean, I don't know. I had rural areas, just less exposed to that kind of thing.
Controls the neutral. He's controlling the pace of where the players are gonna be. Corner, mid screen, wherever.
I've heard China is kind of tough if you don't speak any Mandarin. I'm pretty sure it's not quite as hospitable to English-only speakers, from what I've heard. Which makes sense. Again, like the places that are, like, you know, you got to be in the British Imperial, American Imperial sphere of influence, right? Which, I mean, China, at the very least, certainly broken out of it in the past like 20 years or so. Grand Blue Grands is pure evil. It's quite funny. I did watch a little bit more of the Grand Blue top 8 than I did of the Street Fighter one. That's why a lot of this shit that Kobayan is doing is news to me. Nice, anti-air super. Oh, already gets a combo off. Right. I always forget about that.
actually has a really good strategy right now.
Graz owner one.
Sees that you're gonna perfect parry the boom. His focus is reacting.
Oh yeah. No armor on lows against Mr. Heavy or for Mr. Heavy Punch right there.
Don't perfect parry the boom, just jump.
Grand Blue training was fun to watch. Yeah.
Regular parries into boom.
Some pretty cool characters represented too, right? It was Cag, Fairy, Grand. It's pretty cool. The way motherfuckers been talking, you would have thought it was 8 Materas in top 8. Oh, jeez. Okay. You would have expected 8 Materas in top 8, but I don't know, man. Kobayan getting this matchup in bracket is so unlucky for real. You think so? This is not a bad matchup for Geef, man. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think. Is this even like? Is this shit even disadvantage Geef? I think this matchup's even at worst. No, Guile's not that bad for Geef. like this the way that the zone. Maybe I'm tripping, but like Dhalsim, JP, yeah, we can talk, right? Those zoners, they kind of beat his ass, right? Guile's like even. Is Guile a winning matchup for Geef? I don't know. I don't think so. But I don't think that I think Kobayan is well within his rights to win this thing.
That's a neutral jump again, but a little bit too far. Nice back dash punish on that.
I kind of assume Guile no diffs Geef. Nah. Maybe I'm wrong, but it does not. It feels very different. Just the way. I want to say, is this like the way that Guile's zoning pattern works out? Like, I mean, everyone has to jump against Guile anyway, right? And Geef has like really good jumping buttons. On top of the fact that like Geef heavy punch is pretty annoying in a lot of like the mid-range zoning situations, right? Oh, he's fucking dead, man. Jesus Christ. Right? Geef has good buttons to fight in the mid-range with. Like Guile zones you from more of like the mid-range kind of, right? Geef's pretty good in the mid-range, man. What no chip does to the Geef Guile matchup? Yep, that's true. Like the system mechanics work pretty well for Geef in just getting past the Guile zoning. And like once he's not throwing booms from full screen, once he's doing that shit from mid screen, it's like it's pretty scary for Guile actually. I mean, yeah. Like the fact again, like Geef is not uniquely disadvantaged against Guile's zoning in that, you know, like unless you have an anti-fireball move, right? Everyone has to jump against Guile anyway. Boom recovers too fast. You can't just walk at him, right? And if you're gonna jump at zoning, Geef is one of the best to do it.
All right, we're gonna see how the Mars.
Okay, let's. I'm sure this is a good set, but I want more of my goat actually. I want more of my goat is the thing. The thing about me is that I want to watch more of my goat actually.